If you've never messed with these before, I mean, they're really neat. And probably the thing that everybody knows, or at least has seen somewhere, is fingerprints. Did you know that you can also have every other one of these as well? What is this one? What do you think signature dynamics is? Anybody? Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I always think about the show Pawn Stars, where, you know, they got the one dude who always comes in, and, you know, he's got that Inspector Gadget looking, what's magnifying glass, where he's looking to see if it's an actual pen, you know, if he's looked at other signatures from the same person in the past, and, you know, they're looking to authenticate it. Yeah, the way you do something in handwriting analysis, yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right. Some of these are considered invasive, and usually the one that we see on the exam, and I'm going to try to wake you up here, deliberately slipping, is the rectal exam. Hell no, he didn't go there, did he? Oh yeah, you're right. Hell, I meant to say the retina exam. Yeah, wow, this guy. I mean, come on, this guy. I mean, what kind of show you running here, Ben? Right. So the retina exam. Yeah. That's funny, Ken. Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't need it that bad. You keep your access. So this one actually looks at the blood vessels in the back of the eye. And that gives a unique signature pattern to that human from the blood vessels in the back of the eye. You can actually tell if people are, you have diabetes or menstruation or other ailments as well from the retina scans. But this is the one out of these, you'll have one question on the exam, and typically it is the retina exam. So hopefully you get that big grin on your face knowing that I made that joke while you're taking this exam, and you see this as a question, and you're just like, yeah. Yes, I agree with you, Kyle. That would break your internet addiction. So check it out. Whenever we start to look into this a little bit more, we can have what's called a different types of errors that are associated with each one of these. So the second, I think that this may actually be a misprint here. Stand by. Yeah, this looks like it's didn't pass the SNP test for me. So hold on. So this one, the false rejection rate, is a type 1 error. This passed our QA when we were revising these. So let me just update that. So in your notes there, make sure you update that, because I don't want you to get this one wrong. So this is how it's supposed to look right here. The false positives type 1. Yeah, Brandon, thank you. The type 1 here, the false positives, is a FRR, the false rejection rate. The type 2 is the false acceptance rate. And what we want is we want, obviously we don't want any of these, but these are acceptable where we falsely reject someone. Basically, you're erring on side of caution. Whereas this one right here is a no-no, is a no-no. And so where these two kind of come together whenever you're evaluating a product, you can actually figure out whether or not you want to buy the product by how many FARs they have. If they have one, just one, then immediately that product would be sus, as my kids say. It would absolutely be sus. Suspect to whether or not it actually is doing what it says it's doing. The crossover error rate, the CER, is where the two meet. And so we can actually plot this. Check it out. If you have the error rate over on the left-hand side and the decision down here going from left to right, so the error rate is up and the decision is left to right, false rejections over here, false acceptance is over here. So with the accuracy of a false rejection, right? So this axis over here, the accuracy of that, the CER would go down. If the accuracy for the false acceptance goes down, the CER would go up. And so where these two meet, like if you're evaluating a system and you get this crossover error rate, this rate is kind of important because it really determines the system's accuracy. So check this out. I'm putting something in to the chat here. The rating is the most important measurement when determining a system's accuracy. A biometric system delivers a CER of 3 would be more accurate than a system that delivers a CER of 4. And it's really a percentage that represents where the point that the rejection and the acceptance, the false rejection and the false acceptance, are equal to each other. And so the lower the CER, the better.